Hello, readers, and thank you for joining me again for another phonics lesson. Today, we are going to be working on lesson number 2 of the diphthong oi. And the oi can be spelled two different ways. We can see it here, O-I or O-Y. And of course, you can hear it in the word toy. And you hear that oi at the end, and that's how that O-Y is spelled. Now, before we get into the rules and how and when to use them, I do want to practice writing them. So if you'll get out your paper and pencil or your board and marker, whatever you're going to use, and let's practice writing them. So let's start with O-I. And let's write it 3 times, and each time let's make the oi sound. Are you ready? Let's get started. Oi, oi, oi. Next, let's do OY. Oi, oi, oi. Very good. Thank you for doing that with me. Now we can get started learning about OI and OY. First, I want to talk about when do we use them? Because these lessons aren't just for reading, they're also for writing and for spelling and for all those important things we need to know to be able to read and write better. So when do I use it? When the oi sound is at the beginning or middle of a word or syllable, it's usually spelled OI, and you can see it here in the word coin. Oi is in the middle, and it's OI. Next, when the oi sound is at the end of a syllable or word, it's usually spelled OY, just like in the word toy. So when you see it, if you're writing it, that's how you know which one to use. So let's get started reading some words with those sounds. Are you ready? Sound. B. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Boil. Boil. When water gets hot, it starts to boil. Sound. P. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Point. Put that together. Point. Point. You might point at somebody, or you might try to make a point and have somebody understand what you're thinking. Sound. P. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Poise. Put that together. Poise. That's a schwa. Poison. Poison. That was a big word. If something is poison, we don't want to eat it ourselves. Sound. J. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Joy. If you are experiencing joy, you're very happy. Sound. B. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Boy. I don't think we need a sentence for that one. Sound. R. Sound. Oi. Put that together. Roy. All. Put that together. Royal. Kings and queens, princes and princesses are all royal. Now, before we get started doing some word chaining, because that's what we do in lesson 2, I do want to practice some sounds we've learned before. Make these sounds with me. Pull. Sk. Stir. Cur. Spool. Sh. Or f. O. Mp. E. E. O. And we know IE can make 2 sounds. It can say I, like in pie, or E, as in peace. All right. Are you ready? Let's do some word chaining. Remember, we're going to make one small change and see if you can come up with the new word. All right, this is our first word. Say coin. Now say coin again, but change n to ul. What's our word? Coil. Now say coil again, but delete or drop the k. What's left? Oil. Now say oil again, but put a s at the beginning. What's our new word? Soil. Say soil again, but change the s to a b. What's left? Boil. Next, let's say boil again, but let's drop the ol. What's left? Boy. Now let's say boy, but change the b to a t. What's our new word? Toy. Now let's say toy again, but change the t to a j. What's our new word? Joy. Now let's say joy, but put a n at the end. What's our new word? Join. Now let's say join, but put a t at the end. Joint. Now let's say joint, but change the j to a p. What's our new word? Point. Say point one more time, and let's put a e at the end. What's our new word? Pointy. And that's the last one. How'd you do? Did you have any trouble making those new words? I bet you didn't, because you're doing great. Guys, thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy reading.